So Poppi had sent over 30 influencers full-size hot pink Poppi vending machines, and it honestly rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
So if you go online and search how much a custom vending machine is, it ranges anywhere from 10 grand up to 300K. Crazy. This is only 2 weeks of PR.
This is just a week of me collecting packages.
Nobody needs the whole entire shade range.
Today I received a package. I didn't know who it was from. I didn't know what was in it. I got a giant plastic lipstick, which came in this styrofoam box, which came in this box, which came in this box. And it was filled with confetti, more confetti. This is insane. It just keeps going.
What's the electricity bill like? So I've seen on the internet, people are in full rage, at least the part of the internet that I am on, over this brand called Poppi sending vending machines out to influencers' homes over Super Bowl weekend. And I want to talk about it. Now, if you've never heard of Poppi, you have no idea what it is, it's essentially a healthier version of soda. So they decided to send out 32 PR packages to influencers, the vending machines being the PR package. And there's a lot to say on it. Some people do not care, some people really care. So I'm going to just discuss all of it, and I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Deal? Cool. Crazy.
Meet my new baby. I'm just kidding. I'm just having this for the Super Bowl. But we clearly need to stock her up, so I figured we could do that together. If you're an OG, you remember all my little mini fridge restocks. So we've upgraded a little bit. I literally love Poppi so much. This is actually insane. They sent so many of the other flavors, so we're gonna get it all stocked up and ready for the Super Bowl.
Influencers are getting more and more relatable. Hey guys, restocking vending machines? Restock my vending machine with me. It's just ridiculous. What? And then they go and take it away. Where are you putting all these pops? Oh man. So I've been seeing people say online that it costs like $1 grand to ship these things, which is just crazy to begin with. But they are shipping these giant things, unloading them into these influencers' homes, garages, whatever, stocking them up, and then taking them away. Why? How about just shipping out a big box of Poppies? A crate of them, instead of a whole custom-made Poppi vending machine that apparently these influencers are only keeping for like a week to a month. Is it going to be another $1,000 to get rid of the machine? Olipop, who is a competitor of Poppi, actually commented on some of these creators' videos, which is so messy of them, but I kind of love it. But they commented under this TikTok saying, also, for the record, those machines cost $25K each, LOL. If you go online and search how much a custom vending machine is, it ranges anywhere from 10 grand up to 300K. Crazy. So let's just say they were 25K each, okay? 25,000 times 32, that's $800,000. Plus on top of that, they filmed a Super Bowl ad. So what I'm gathering from that is they did have enough funds to actually do something engaging with their consumers. There's a huge lack of engagement and connection when it comes to brand marketing these days. And it's not just the brand Poppi. Think about the brand trips. Tripping with Tarte, Coachella influencer trips. They used to focus on giving back, and they actually even gave away multiple custom-made mini fridges. But over time, they've kind of put all their focus on big influencers, celebs. Same way with a lot of brands, really. But the out of touchness, is that even a word? Touchness? It's just wild, okay? Who be needing, I don't know, 45 cans of Poppi per like 9 rows? There's 6 shelves, 270 cans of Poppi. And when they take that vending vending machine away, where are these influencers putting all of these pops? Like, I get that a lot of these were for Super Bowl parties, but still, that is a lot of cans of pop. If I had a party, I don't think everyone would have consumed all of those. Where are they putting it? Where is it being stored? And for anyone who may be feeling jealous, maybe you want a Poppi vending machine, think about the electricity bill. No, thank you. Your home is not a mall. It's not an airport. It's not a store. You know, like, you don't need a whole ass vending machine in your home. Now, the owner of Poppi did come out and make a response video. We're gonna watch that together. They came out and said that the $25K was an inflated price by like 60%, apparently.
Today, Poppi's co-founder and chief brand officer came on their social media to address it. In the video, she says that the vending machines do not cost $25,000. They actually responded to a comment saying that the number referenced was inflated by over 60%, which, if you do the math, means that the vending machines cost more around $15,000.
That's still $480,000. In this economy? Girl, I don't know. I just feel like people don't want to see overconsumption, especially when they're struggling to pay their bills. Like, read the room a little bit, you know? The thing is, though, they had literal touch screens. Like, they gotta be at least 20 grand. They had touch screens. Come on now. And it's not even like there's a balance between catering to influencers and giving back to everyday consumers, because then there wouldn't be a huge issue, I feel. Isabella Lanter posted a video on this topic. She actually kind of was one of the first people that sparked this conversation on TikTok.
Here's how I think that Poppi fucked their marketing with the vending machine promo that they're sending to influencers. I get PR packages are really fun. I'm not gonna dog on sending PR packages to influencers. What I am gonna dog on is when it gets too extravagant, too much. It just feels very out of touch now. We're not in the, you know, beauty guru era back in like the 2017, 2018 era where everyone was losing their shit over PR packages.
Her video just blew up and this happened. Everyone's talking about it. She made a whole YouTube video on it. I'll link it down below in case you're interested. But she was spitting out fun ideas for Poppi that they could have done to advertise instead of this vending machine thing that actually would include their customers.
If they were gonna do the Poppi vending machines, they should have announced that across maybe 5 to 10 different cities, they were gonna drop Poppi vending machines. You also have to create an additional incentive for people to go. Like, why should they go? Why should they post about it? Why should they even talk about it to begin with? That's when you do kind of like a Willy Wonka thing where you have something special attached where it's like dropping the newest flavor of Poppi. For people who go to the vending machine, one lucky person might be able to be gifted a new flavor drop. If you have a bunch of people who are everyday individuals that are trying to hunt for the newest flavor, it's going to have 10 times more people posting about it, which is going to have more people try and go to the vending machines, and more people will be posting their experiences and their Poppi machine hauls to see if they got the special flavor. You're interacting with everyday people, not just influencers. This is something that people would get excited about. It would inherently make people want to share about it. Therefore, the marketing would probably outperform an influencer that gets maybe a couple 100,000 views, or if not 1 million.
A great example that Glossier did. They had pop-up shops all around the state. They were super successful with it. And when I say super successful, I'm talking $8 million in under 6 weeks. Yeah. And the pop-ups were so cool. I remember I was in, I think, Miami when one of them was happening, and I wanted to go so bad, but I didn't. I wish I did because it looked so cool, but it was so like immersive.
Sit to watch and listen to ASMR, and then are led into another room to use your other senses like touch and smell.
And you could take like cute little mirror selfies in it and get your cute little Glossier products. It was just a win for everybody. Because then you have your actual consumers who love and appreciate you and is spending their hard-earned money on your stuff, having an awesome experience and wanting to post about it on social media. Therefore, you get the exposure that you're looking for. It's a win-win.
Coca-Cola, the Sharing a Coke campaign starting in 2011. They personalized their bottles with popular names, encouraging consumers to, quote, share a Coke. Sales rose 2% in the US, and the campaign led to a 7% increase in young adult consumption. And last but certainly not least, I'm sure one that you've actually seen is the emergency pizza from Domino's, where if you've at least purchased a pizza from Domino's, they were allowing you to redeem one free emergency pizza. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, for everyone saying, well, it's not profitable to give back to the community. It is. And if you want to impact people and give back and be a company that people go, oh my God, they care about me, you make it happen.
There's room for both influencer marketing and marketing for paying customers to thrive side by side.
I've been hearing a lot lot of negativity, and so I wanted to get on here and chat with you guys directly. First of all, I want to say I hear you. And there's a lot of misinformation being spread out there by one of our competitors, from our plans to the price tag of $25K.
Olipop
Is not what it costs, and that is not true.
If you go to the comments, the top comments are all like, we love Olipop, I support Olipop. Olipop is superior in every way. Olipop will have all my business.
This vending machine campaign, it was put in place to bring awareness to the biggest soda moment of the year, the Super Bowl. We wanted to share Poppi with creators across the US who are hosting Super Bowl parties for their friends and their family. Creator marketing has always been a staple of Poppi's brand since we launched in 2020. But I know that it's you, our community, that has been the biggest part of our success. As a female founder, I have always been so obsessed, and it's been a big passion of mine to get Poppi to as many people as possible. After this weekend, as we've always done in the past and was always been part of the plan for all of our campaigns and all of our activations, it was always our intention to share these with you through marketing events, community pop-ups, and giveaways. One of the things that has made Poppi so successful is that we listen to you and our community. We can always learn and do better. These vending machines will be a part of the brand for years to come, and we want to work with you guys to get them out to the places you'd like to see them out in the world, right? We hear you. So help us nominate your friends, your family, your favorite teacher's lounge, your sorority, your fraternity, whatever it is, wherever you guys want Poppi to show up, and let's get Poppi to the masses, because at the end of the day, we are a brand just trying to revolutionize soda for the next generation and bring joy to you guys through Poppi. I appreciate you, and we hear you.
Not Wendy's commenting under this saying, I think we sent our influencer slippers once. Yeah, you know, this has started a lot of drama when the owner has to come out and make an apology video.
Can I just be a hater real quick? Seeing these influencers get these Poppi vending machines just makes me never want to buy a Poppi ever again. I know that this is not new. We have of course, the Tarte trips and the other influencer trips, PR hauls, and all of those kinds of things that influencers get. But at what point is just enough? At what point does it just seem like the rich giving to the rich? What does anybody need with a Poppi vending machine? How about you donate the Poppi vending machine to a Title I school? Put it in a food desert where people can't afford Poppi. It just gets to a point where it's what is this for? What is the benefit to me seeing this person getting a Poppi vending machine? Why does that influence me as a consumer to then go out and buy Poppi? Seeing them get these Poppi vending machines is just, to me, it missed the mark.
I love Poppi soda, but if Poppi has enough money to send their influencers full vending machines that are also full of Poppi, then they have enough money where they can lower the price of their soda. They have too much money if this is what they're spending it on. And this definitely changes my perception of Poppi for the worse. Probably rethink how much Poppi I buy and maybe purchase more Olipop, because I am done seeing these ridiculous things being sent to influencers and then being expected to want to purchase.
So, you know the saying, all publicity is good publicity, because people have their eyes on you. People are talking about you. Well, there's a lot of people that are, as you can see, supporting Olipop now, or going to other brands similar to Poppi and steering away from the brand because of all this. It's crazy. I've seen a lot of comments of people saying, why didn't you put these vending machines in malls, in airports, in schools, in hospitals? And it looks like they're now starting to do that, which is awesome. We love to see it.
I figured it was time to talk a little bit about the Poppi vending machine controversy as someone with a Poppi vending machine sitting in my garage. You guys did an incredible job holding the creators in this campaign accountable, asking them to check their privilege, and encouraging them to reflect the way that they're engaging with this brand. We accepted this machine, but we only loaded it about 2 drinks deep, just enough to get some fun, silly content. We then donated all of the additional merchandise that came with this machine to a local organization in our community. Over the weekend, I reached out to the team at Poppi to try and figure out a way that we could have this machine rehomed from our basement to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Poppi is now working with all of the creators involved in this campaign to figure out a way to rehome these machines to local community-based organizations, recognizing that this brand has to spend ad dollars and has to have people promoting and netting out impressions for the brand is important, but also recognizing their impact on the community and on the environment is equally as important. If there's something that I would hope people could take away from this experience, it's that your voice does matter. And when you have a voice as a community, it matters. And when you talk loud enough, people have to listen.
With all that being said, for all of you that are probably thinking, it's just a vending machine, it's not that deep, I just think it's important for us to be able to have a conversation about corporate greed, overconsumption, and trickling into the other portion of this video, glorified slash glamorized hoarding and the impact that it's having on our environment, specifically with PR packages. Many of today's biggest brands rely on influencer marketing, and PR boxes play a huge role into that strategy. PR packages years ago were honestly really cool and super helpful, to be honest, because if you were interested in a product, you can go see someone's unboxing video and see their thoughts and opinions on it and such. During the whole beauty guru era, brands would reach out to creators and would offer to send them some product, no strings attached. So basically, we love your content, we'd love to send you something, don't even worry about posting about it. If you want to promote it because you love the product, that's on you. And it was cool because number one, there wasn't this extreme packaging that we are seeing nowadays. Instead, you were seeing what you would actually get if you went and purchased the product yourself. And number two, you were seeing a lot more authenticity. Influencers showing the products because they genuinely love and believe in the product rather than just hyping it up for the paycheck. Now it's getting to the point where it's all completely out of touch. It's almost like it's turned into this silent competition between brands who can send out the biggest, most excessive PR package to well-known influencers. The Poppi vending machines is kind of what set a lot of people off, but brands like Gisou, I hope I'm saying that right, sent out mini fridges full of their products that would take literal years to use up, and the products will be well past their expiration date at that point.
I was just casually putting on my Gisou lip oil when I heard a knock at the door. And of course I was curious to see what it was, but honestly nothing could have prepared me because why is there a mini fridge outside my house? The girlies at Gisou have literally taken my breath away because this is the best thing I've ever received. But that wasn't it, because when I opened the fridge it was filled to the brim with Gisou products, fresh pineapple, fresh coconut. It was like opening the doors to paradise.
I've seen huge Amazon packages being sent out with cabinets full of products, even large trunks. That's just so much product that you don't need. Plus there's a whole lot of cupboards being used, a whole lot of shelves that are just filled with unnecessary products. Plus there's just a whole lot of cardboard being used, which is unnecessary for just a couple products.
Can we please talk about this? This is a PR box, right? This is how big it is. It opens up. This is all cardboard. And yes, these are the empty products. That box came in this box. This is everything. I can hold everything like a baby. Drop the baby. Here's another one. Each of these had one product, so I got this from this. A lot of makeup brands do this. As someone who grew up watching PR unboxings and beauty hauls on YouTube, I don't like them. I don't like showing the big packaging because it encourages brands to keep going bigger and bigger. So it's like, look at this big house I got that y'all didn't get. I don't know what the message is to the consumer. It's like, look at what I have and you don't usually. I don't think anyone who's buying makeup is expecting that. But also on the content creator side, if we get that, it makes us feel more special. Like in the first year I did makeup, I loved every PR box I got. I felt like I was on top of the world. The brands really cared about me. Side note, your address is one of thousands. There are brands who still send me stuff that I've never mentioned in my life. And now I'm on the side of, if I see a big box, I'm gonna be less inclined to speak positively about that brand. I don't wanna see anyone trying to defend these brands. They're billion-dollar industries. They don't need to do this at all. No one needs a big box. You always throw it away. You can only hold so many boxes on the end of your shelf. Yes, cardboard breaks down aside from plastic, but cardboard also takes more energy to make. The beauty industry is already very wasteful. I think most of us are aware of that. I just need y'all to look closely. It's 4 products, each were in one box, 4 in this box, and then this box was in this box.
Think about it. When the camera stops rolling, where is that cardboard going? Landfills, oceans, your local thrift store? What is this doing there? It's affecting our planet, and it needs to be talked about more. More often than not, with PR packages, there is excessive wrappings and non-recyclable materials that have no purpose outside of just making the box look pretty for the content.
PR can be incredibly wasteful and gluttonous. Today I received a package. I didn't know who it was from. I didn't know what was in it. And I would say it is one of the most wasteful pieces of PR. Got a giant plastic lipstick, which came in this styrofoam box, which came in this box, which came in this box. And it was filled with lipstick, but also confetti, more confetti. This is insane. It just keeps going.
Yet in most of these unboxing PRs with me, these boxes and products are being shown for literal seconds.
And this is why I don't skip a week of PR unboxing.
You're telling me this is only 2 weeks of PR?
This is just a week of me collecting packages.
It's not even the craziest that I've seen, but it's still crazy.
I have no idea what's in any of these. 2 months worth of PR packages.
So I work in talent management and I feel qualified and inspired to talk about this. The point of PR packages is not to be featured in a video like this, one, with 30 other brands, and two, 2 months later. Let's get one thing straight first. The goal when a brand sends a PR package to an influencer is not necessarily to be featured in a piece of content on whatever channel they are famous on. The goal of PR packages are for the brand to send the product, hope that they love it enough to integrate it into their everyday life, and that way it just becomes a part of their content. Or maybe it would spur a future long-term partnership with that influencer. There's just not much value in a video like this when there's a sweat set being posted that Darcy has never worn that's maybe alongside 5 other sweat sets. And if I was a brand, I would take her off my PR list immediately.
She said everything that I was thinking. Companies are sending these influencers things, and these influencers are not posting it for like weeks or months. And it's just so dismissive with a lot of these because there's just so much product that it's just like you're just flying through the items. It's like, oh my gosh, I love this, thank you, throws it to the side. That's really all it is. Meanwhile, the average everyday person has to save up to purchase the items that they're just tossing to the side. It's just crazy. It's 2 different worlds. Brands are designing pretty packages and such, sending out so much of their product just to be shown for a couple seconds. And many of these packages aren't being recycled. And even when made with recyclable materials, their complex design often makes proper recycling impossible. Packages that combine materials like paper fused with plastic or metallic finishes are difficult to process and often end up rejected by recycling facilities. Beyond the sheer waste they generate, PR packaging can also contribute to pollution. Chemical dyes, laminates, and other treatments used to enhance their appearance can release harmful substances into the environment as they break down in landfills, potentially contaminating soil and waterways. The connection between overconsumption and environmental harm is undeniable. Rode actually came out with a PR package that was fully usable. Like, it was a giant bath bomb. One of the coolest things that I've ever seen. I just want to sprinkle in a few good ones out there. Skims did a really cool one where the package was a literal gingerbread house. What? I would flip if I got that. That's so cute. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful gingerbread house. Love that idea.
There's been so much discourse lately about PR packages and their wastefulness, and I've been totally on board with that. But I just received a PR package that I think did everything really, really well. I'm telling you guys, whoever curated this package is an excellent gift giver because they kind of took everyday basic items, like useful items, but gave us like the luxury higher end version of it. The package was sent by Amazon Prime for their new movie called Upgraded. We started off with this base tote. They gave us these trendy platform slippers. They actually did ask for our size, so they actually fit. Olive and June nail polishes, a nice satin pillowy eye mask, a little Bloody Mary kit, an Uber Eats gift card. Who's not gonna use that? The Summer Fridays jet lag mask, champagne Voluspa candle, Smells great. This is a 14 karat gold toothbrush. Everything is very functional that they gave. The other thing that's great is they didn't overly brand anything. Like nothing has Amazon logos all over it, movie logos. If I'm not going to use it, I can easily give it away to a friend or whoever.
It would also be kind of cool if you could pick up a PR package. For example, a Sephora PR package. You could just go to Sephora, they give you your little bag of stuff, and you take it home. That'd be so cool. It would save material cost, shipping costs. Also, can we just talk about the amount of waste when it comes to product? Nobody needs the whole entire shade range and dozens upon dozens of lipstick colors. These products are going bad before they can even be used up. And a white girl does not need these darker shades that are 5 times darker than her skin tone and vice versa.
This influencer received 60 shades of foundation. 60 shades for one person. She's an influencer, so she's not a makeup artist. She doesn't take on clients. So it never made sense to me. Even when I received so many shades of concealer, I'm like, why? That's so wasteful.
There is so much waste in the beauty industry. There's so much material, there's so much makeup that is just given away. And I've been in this creator, influencer, whatever you want to call it, industry for a couple years now, and the things I've seen, I'll give you an example. I'm a dark skin creator. Why are you sending me shades for fairer skin people as well? Like, I just feel like there needs to be a bit more logic. And then also, we're getting sent products that we haven't even asked for and we might not need or want. And I've seen so many creators and people, like big influencers, they will have drawers and drawers and drawers full of products unused, getting it's catching dust. They're just dashing it away, like a full-size bottle or something. They'll just dash it in the bin, you know, because they don't need it and they don't use it. And there's so much waste in this industry. People have drawers and drawers full of shit. It's just so wasteful.
Yeah, this is a prime example of that.
You guys are about to see very real life right now. These 2 drawers are where I collect all my extra PR, and I've been stocking up for the last probably 1 or 2 months to give it away to you guys. So let's open it, shall we? Here's drawer 1.
Look at all the brand new product in there. Products still in the box, and that's only the 1 drawer. There's 2. And this is not the worst that I've seen. Like, look at all of that. It's crazy. Being an influencer and having received PR packages, I really appreciate the brands that actually ask me what shades I am in, like previous makeup brands that I've used, asking what my favorites are of their collection. I can go and pick something, so I'm not receiving a ton of things that I don't need, a ton of shades that I will not be using. It helps reduce the waste of so much product, and I really appreciate it. One of my personal favorite YouTubers when I was growing up, she posted a video on how she unsubscribed from PR lists.
Taking myself off of PR lists might have been the greatest thing I did for my life. I've been on social media for over 10 years. In that time, I have been put on a lot of PR lists. When you are a content creator, there's literally 100 different avenues for how you can receive PR. And when you first start out and you start getting all this free sent to your house, it's obviously exciting. You know, you're getting sent makeup from brands you didn't know about, you're getting sent clothes from brands you didn't know about, skincare. I mean, how could you not be excited about that? But the thing about PR gifting, suddenly you'll open the front door to your house and you'll just see a box the size of Texas parked on your porch. I didn't order anything the size of Texas. What is this? Was ist das? Open it, and it's this random gluten-free pretzel brand from North Dakota that randomly found your address. This bitch is filled with confetti, balloons, a waterproof speaker for some reason, a pair of socks with pretzels all over them, some sort of reusable water bottle. Now it's your problem to do something with all this. So what are you going to do? It always starts off the same. You put the pretzel socks in your sock drawer, you put the reusable cup in the kitchen, and it's all fun and games until the next year of your life you realize your entire house is filled with 72 waterproof speakers, 107 reusable water bottles, 200 pairs of polyester socks with a bunch of random pantry foods on them. This isn't fun anymore. I went through that initial phase of denial for a couple years where I was just like, I don't want to donate this immediately after getting it because that just feels so wasteful. I tried giving anything I didn't need to my friends, but even then, I quickly ran out of friends that needed this stuff. So eventually I did what every influencer does, and I devoted a section of my house to all of this stuff. This room ruined my life. It showed a side of myself that I never want to become. It literally turned into a hoarding room. I definitely grew up in a home that used buying things and collecting things as a coping mechanism for trauma. I saw 100% the mental impact of what this does to a person or a family. I decided at a very young age I would never live like that. I would never have attachment to material things like that. But suddenly here I was, with a hoarding room filled with makeup, bags, skincare, clothes, pretzels, and I just didn't know what to do. It just felt like a big landfill in my house that I just didn't know how to control, and every time I would try to control it, it would just come back bigger and bigger. And that's when I realized it was time to take myself off the PR list.
Good for her. These types of videos have made this level of consumption aspirational, and it's concerning that the majority of the comments under these videos are saying things like, goals, this is why I want to be an influencer. But we need to open our eyes and see this for what it is. It's wasteful, and it also sets unrealistic expectations. Some may watch these and know that it's not attainable. You're able to see that this is not realistic to own 10 mascaras, 40 different shades of blushes, 100 lip glosses. But it's very easy when you're online and influencers are just flooding your feeds, showing you their drawers and shelves filled with all of these products. It's just very easy, especially for the younger generation who are very impressionable, to start to feel like you need all of this too. So we as consumers need to be more critical about the consumption norms that are being pushed out through social media, and being more aware of the level that we too are consuming. Asking ourselves if we truly need something before purchasing. Heck, I need to do it to myself all the time. I gotta hold myself accountable too. I'm not just coming after you, I promise. Be mindful of the content that you're consuming on social media. You know the old saying, you are who you hang around? I feel the same kind of applies to what you are consuming. And with all that being said, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below, whether you agree with me or not. Let's have a discussion about it down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!